Well, friends, I had the opportunity to see the AMC Screen Unseen last night of Bone Lake, which is advertised as a dark comedy and a seductive horror thriller. Does it live up to the billing? Up next at Mark at the Movies. So I had the opportunity to see Bone Lake last night at AMC Screen Unseen, and it is a movie written by Mercedes Bryce Morgan, and it has a small cast, just four actors in the entire film, two different couples. One couple who's struggling in their relationship go to a large mansion vacation home for the weekend. They rent it out only to find out that another couple has double booked the mansion and trouble happens along the way. And this is an intimate, basic horror, dark comedy movie that has a whole lot of problems to it. Well, and let me get to it. First of all four actors are fine. They're fine on their own. I don't really know any of them. Maddie Hassan, Marco Pigossi, Alex Rowe, and Andra Nachita. There's four. Those are the only actors in the whole thing. And immediately, within the first 10 minutes, I knew exactly what was going to happen in this film because it is a conglomeration, a Frankenstein monster, if you will, of a whole bunch of other different kinds of stylistic movies, but done really poorly on a whole bunch of different levels. Is it a psychological thriller? Is it a dark comedy? Is it a gross horror movie? Is it a relationship film? The director and the script really tries hard to cram all this stuff in a short run time and doesn't really succeed in any of it. Let me give you an example. In the beginning and the end, the first 5 minutes and the last 10 minutes, it is a gross, over the top, even dark comedy horror movie. But the rest of the film is not. There's nothing gross about it. There's nothing over the top. In the first 5 minutes, there's a scene where a naked man gets an arrow shot through his scrotum, and it is right literally in your face. And then there's nothing gross for the rest of the film until the last 5 minutes. Well, are you going to be an over the top crazy horror movie or not? Then it gets into these couples who share this big mansion and the mind games that happen. Well, within the first 10 seconds of the second couple getting there, I'm like, oh, this is who they are. This is what this is. You've telegraphed it way too much. We've seen this kind of movie, this year a couple times, but over the course of many years, several times, this is exactly what's going to happen. And sure enough, boom, 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 there's no surprises in this film. So they didn't go far enough. They needed to make this a heavy dark comedy. It wasn't funny. There are few attempts at dark comedy happen in the very beginning and the very end, and it doesn't really work. The actors and actresses on their own are fine. They do with what they can with the script, but the chemistry between the love interests, it isn't there, especially between the better, more attractive looking couple, Alex Rowe and Andra Nachita. They play Will and Sin in the movie, and they're supposed to be really in love and really hot for each other, and it doesn't play off well. And they add in this extra twist that wasn't needed, that comes within the first, like, maybe a little bit in the middle of the third act, and you're like, what? And they say, this is why we're doing, the bad guys say, this is why we're doing all that we're doing because of this reveal, and you hate us for it. And the other characters, I'm sitting to myself like, they just found out about it. How could they hate you for it? The script doesn't make any sense at all. Uh, the film plays out the way you think it's going to play from beginning to end. There's not a lot of surprises in it. Tonally, the film doesn't really work because they try to do too many different things within the film, and the chemistry doesn't work at all, making for a really frustrating time at the movies. And everyone's always crying out for new and interesting IP. Well, this was new IP. It was nothing new. It was a conglomeration of a bunch of pieces that we've already seen, done poorly and not committing to anything out of the ordinary. Some entertaining bits, perhaps, but nothing to write home about. I give this 2.5 stars. I wouldn't waste your time to head out to go see it. Maybe you catch it on streaming when it comes out there. That's what I have. Well, are you going to go see Bone Lake? Are you interested in the horror thriller genre, dark comedy horror genre? Let's talk about movies. Let's talk about movies in the comment section below. Give this video a like and subscribe so that we can continue to talk about movies right here at Mark at the Movies.